I'm against them taking a quarterback at number 3. I think it's going to get him fired. But they may, and if they do, I think I know why everyone's saying it's going to be Mac Jones. I really don't think they're going to draft Justin Fields or Trey Lance, even though they're going to both pro days. They're at Justin Fields pro day today. They're going to be at Trey Lance's soon. And both of these kids are trying so hard to impress the 49ers. They're like running the Niners offense and like, see, I can do it. It's like, hey, great kid. But here's what Kyle Shanahan said in 2017. And a lot of people think Shanahan's changed and stuff. No. Okay. He didn't want Colin Kaepernick. Someone asked him why. And Kyle goes into depth. He goes into detail all the time. Let me read you this quote from 2017. And then I'm going to tell you why I think it's relevant for today. All right. Let's take us a minute. Here's what he said. I thought with Colin in any quarterback situation, it was where do you want to go with your scheme? Where do you want to go with your roster? I looked at it solely into where I wanted to go with the offensive scheme. I think Colin's had a lot of success in this league, and I think he still can have success, but you've got to commit to a certain type of scheme that gives him the best chance to succeed. I think when we knew we didn't want to fully bring him in as the starter, I thought it was a big commitment to make for a guy that I wasn't sure was going to be the starter, and that's really more what you look at. People say, why don't you just do what a guy is good at when he comes in? Well, the guy is only good if you've been practicing the other 10 guys on that offense too. That's something that makes it very hard when all your quarterbacks need a little bit different scheme to be successful. It doesn't allow your O-line to be consistent in what they're working at and things like that. We've got a chance to get, I don't know what that word is. And then we got, Brian Hoyer, and we got Matt Barkley, ended up getting CJ Beathard, and we're getting Nick Mullins in free agency. We've got a skill set of quarterbacks where I think in order to give them a chance to be successful, our offense is going to be somewhat similar with all of them, and that makes it a little bit easier on the rest of the guys. So what he's saying is, sure, I can work with a mobile quarterback. He did it with RG3, but you've got to commit to it, and you want backups who do the same offense, the same style. So I'm reading that. Okay, fine. Who did the Niners just sign at quarterback?
No one who is mobile.
Nate Sudfeld. Yeah. They just signed Nate Sudfeld. They gave him $250,000 guaranteed. If their plan was to draft Trey Lance or Justin Fields, wouldn't they be bringing in backups who play a similar style as those guys like Marcus Mariota or Tyrod Taylor or anyone who's mobile? Anyone other than Nate Sudfeld?
Well, I do think that there will be no mobile quarterback pick from Kyle Shanahan, but it's mainly because the scheme of Kyle builds upon rhythm. We talked about it before. Yeah. And when a quarterback moves out from the pocket, he breaks the rhythm of the offense. And we saw how much this offense can struggle when Jimmy steps out of the pocket, when he could step out of the pocket. And, it didn't look good. That's why I don't think that Kyle will draft a mobile quarterback. Yeah, they have Josh Johnson, and I expected 49ers to give him at least a drive last season because I thought that they signed him just because Kyle wanted to try his system with a mobile quarterback, but they didn't.
Also, Josh Johnson is 35 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, how mobile is he really at this point? He was always he played for Jim Harbaugh. The allure with Josh Johnson is he was always a pro-style quarterback with athleticism. Now he's 35 years old. He has no guaranteed money to stay with it. He's probably not even going to make the team. The only quarterback that you know is going to be on the team next year, most likely, is Sudfeld. And that guy is a statue. So Shanahan's words, he said it himself. You want quarterbacks with similar skill sets because they're all going to be running the same offense. You can't bring in a new guy and bring in a new offense that no one's been practicing. So if Sudfeld's fits the vision of the 2021 offense, then how does Justin Fields, how does this quote jive with what people think the Niners are going to do and have a mishmash of skill sets in their quarterback room?
But to be honest, if you want to sign a quarterback during the draft who is quite similar to Nate Sudfeld, then maybe you should try to draft Kyle Trask. But Kyle
That's what I'm saying.
Is available
That's what I'm saying.
End of the first round. So I just can't catch up with their thoughts. I just cannot understand Kyle.
This is the only thing that gives me hope for the 49ers is that The signing of Nate Sudfeld indicates they're not going to take a dual threat project at number 3, that they're locked into a more of a traditional pocket passer. If that's the case, then they're just a week or two away from realizing that there are better pocket passers in this draft than Mac Jones. They don't have to take the dude at number 3. They can wait until round 2 and take Kyle Trask. Even Kellen Mond is a pocket passer that people would wish would use his athleticism more. Yes, they don't have to take this guy at number 3.